Most teams are pretty uncomfortable with conflict, and we're mostly raised that way, not to step on people's toes, not to offend others. But the reality is, we can't have a cohesive team that produces the highest level of results without a lot of productive ideological conflict. And that means it might be a little bit out of our comfort zones. So, I want to illustrate this with the conflict continuum, also in Pat Lencioni's books. On the left side, we have what we might call artificial harmony. This is pretty typical of a lot of cultures in America. We like to just, try and sweep it under the rug and not think about it and just say it's going to be fine. On the right, we have mean-spirited attacks. On this side, this might be a little more New Yorker, right? So the reality is most people tend to fall in here, but for a team to be effective, it needs to end up somewhere in the middle. And that means that we sometimes have to step over what we think is normal or what we think is appropriate, because ideological conflict yields the best ideas and the best decisions. If we just aren't willing to disagree, then we're not going to refine our ideas and our thoughts. As team members, you need to realize how important it is to engage in conflict and also have conversations about what expectations you can have around conflict to set some norms, because it is uncomfortable at the start. But as you get used to it and as you realize it's not the end of the world when someone speaks up and disagrees, then you're able to create a team that's much more cohesive and produces better ideas and better decisions.